Y'all, y'all, y'all. Welcome to Storytime with a Grown Woman. Swag and the W is silent. Um, Today, as you've probably seen in the title, Pastor Chris has talked to Amber and Anthony. And my question is, can he save this marriage? Now, guys, I have a video that I'm going to upload, but I'll go ahead and tell you now that I said in the video that this marriage can be salvaged. Uh-oh. I think this marriage can be salvaged. Um in the video that I'm talking about that I'm gonna upload, in the comments, one person I did reference, he said that they just need to divorce. And I said, in today's society, we talked about this in the live, I think over the weekend, people just give up so quickly on marriage. On the minute something happens, they want to say divorce instead of working it out. And that's what the vows say. The vows say for better or for worse, richer or for poor, all of that stuff. But when all those things start to happen, people run. So right now I'm watching when Amber begs Anthony for forgiveness. And she is begging. At one point, y'all, I was like, girl, just stop because you're not making it any better. Especially when Anthony asked Amber if she loved him when she was sleeping with Wayne. And she said, yeah. I'm like, girl, just shut up. Stop. Um, he retracted that message. I don't know what it was. But anyway, if you guys are new in here, I am talking about Country Wayne. We have been following a specific storyline for months now, a lot of the Country Wayne fans. So if you are in the chat and you don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about Country Wayne. And Amber and Anthony they are newlyweds, and they have been going through a lot of turmoil in their honeymoon phases. Um, Amber was recently found out about that she was cheating on her now husband when they were engaged, all the way up into the morning of the marriage. So that's a little synopsis of what we're talking about if you are in the chat and this is your first time. Now, in the midst of that, guys, if you are new to this and you don't know what we're talking about, Anthony, the husband, has been sleeping with the best friend. So he's not perfect. He also stopped the wedding, lied about his finances and things of that sort. So that's why I always say, before people say that this marriage is unretrievable, we have to consider both sides and how people can potentially move on from what's going on. Hey, Gemini love, I just get happy when I see you. Um, so skit reactions. Hey, I watch your skits. Um, Skit reaction says the only one who can save their marriage is themselves, especially Anthony. Yeah, yeah. Um, Dwayne Johnson said, "Is this The Rock?" Anyway, Dwayne Johnson says, "My thought is a different world we live in now. Very few are faithful." Dwayne, I don't know if you was in, or Dewan, I'm sorry. I don't know if you was in this chat over the weekend, I believe. Um, but yeah, we were talking about with the times, it's crazy. Yes, you are right about faithfulness. Yes, get reactions. I watched your reactions. So let's See, so when Amber begs Anthony for forgiveness, and right now that was 7 hours ago, and it has 128,000 views. And she is begging, like she is begging, she is doing a Natasha on Anthony. And you know, one thing I liked about something Amber said, she took accountability for her actions. She is not taking accountability. Like I have not said once, take accountability, Amber. Take accountability, Amber. I have not said that not once. So I like that. Um, oh, Gemini girl, she is going to go ham when she finds out about Shayla. Y'all, I got so many videos to upload, but I had to go live with this one. The other ones I got to edit, but that one, Gemini Love with Shayla consoling her, girl, I was almost speechless on that one. But Amber is gonna go completely ham when she finds out. Now,
business with this man, smiling in his face. He's letting me into his home. We going on trips. Amber, you made me look like a fool.
yeah, she did that, Anthony. She did make you look like a fool, brother.
I'm meeting this man's kids. I didn't mean to. So not only did you potentially mess up my business, but our marriage. Over what? Why couldn't you have got him out your system and then started dating me? The same reason you didn't get Ro out your system. Oh, so it's not.
Oh, okay, Amber, stop. Oh, Carolyn Lee Bowie says it's going to snap Amber out of the sorrow she's in when she finds it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, boy, it's gonna be. I don't even know how I would react, y'all. I don't know. Right. I don't know how I would react. And I'm ready to see. I'm ready to watch the skit when Pastor Chris talks to her and Anthony. I didn't want to watch it until I went live. So I just love Pastor Chris's commentary, and I hope they don't tarnish him because nobody's safe in Wayne's world. Yeah, real fast, Carolyn. So nobody's safe in Wayne's world, but for now, I am so thankful for Pastor Chris and the counsel that he gives to any of the people in the skits. Now, we were in the live the other day talking about how pastors been going down, and it's almost no trust in pastors. But until something happens, we have to trust them. Um, Brenda Thomas says, "I can't wait until Amber whoops Shayla's butt." Yeah, like who that she is foul. Like that is foul to another level. And y'all, I don't know. I know I have a couple people in here who are in the chats with me. They've been in the chats with me multiple times. So if you haven't been in the chat with me, I've been transparent and I've said, in my early days, I did some foul crap, but some of this stuff, I'm like, dang, who does that to somebody? But yeah, she's gonna go in on Shayla.
Saying that, I'm just saying it's not easy. It's not easy. But I'm trying, and I have been faithful to you ever since we took vows. I have not stepped out on you one time, Anthony. Not once. I remember I used to frequent strip clubs a lot. A whole lot. And I never thought that one of those women, those hoes, would be up under my roof. And I put a ring on it. Hell, at least they were dancing.
Anthony.
So since I've been with you, damn near had a heart attack. Trying to put a smile on your face. Trying to make sure you're happy.
Anthony.
And yes, I kept my money situation away from you. Because that's what a husband does. He stands on business.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I got to agree with Anthony on that, y'all. I took a poll months ago because we have been following this story for a while. I took a poll months ago and I asked that question. And it was in reference to Anthony and his finances. And one of the options that I gave, or the question was, if you're having financial troubles, do you tell your spouse, your buddy, or just handle it? And right here, Anthony said he was trying to handle it. Yeah, I held my situation from you, but I'm a man. I was trying to handle it. The majority of that poll, people said tell your spouse first. But no, when you're a man, you're supposed to stand on that crap and handle it, get it fixed so your wife don't have to worry about it. So he just said a mouthful right there. But Tola45 says, since I am a man, Shayla is a distraction. She a distraction for me. Karen, Amber looks like a sick puppy, but Anthony may have a change of heart. I think he is, because I'm telling you, man, I just feel like this can be salvaged. And I feel like because he's so wishy-washy, I think that he can have a change of heart. Anthony is nasty. Brenda says Anthony is nasty doing what Amber did, but he's doing it while they are married. So who is he to say anything? Yeah. And we've been debating about that, y'all. We've been going back and forth with the she wasn't married versus being married. Although you're married, you're engaged, you are in a committed relationship, you should be being faithful. But yes, he did it while he was married. Shiggity, hey. She says, hey, good people. I think they are setting this up for them to stay. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna talk about Pastor Chris. I haven't watched it yet, Shiggity. I wanted to just wait until I went live to watch it and talk about it. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. So yeah, I'm just finishing up on this where Amber is begging for forgiveness.
I guess you don't see that. But it's fine. He's something else. She be an actress.
I mean, technically, she is an actress, Anthony.
She showed food, man. I'll be back before Pastor Chris gets here. Wife.
Oh, but that was tough. But she took it. She took it all. It's to be expected, y'all. It's to be expected. Not to say it's right, but it's to be expected. I told you guys the other day when we were talking. Men view cheating totally different when it's a woman. I got a video that I'm uploading and I talk about it. And I know I'm not a man. So if you haven't been in my comment, if you haven't been in my lives, I've worked with men the majority of my life. My best friends were men. So I'm just going by the stuff that I've heard from them. I mean, you got to think about what Anthony is feeling and thinking right now. A woman has the hot box. When that person goes up in that hot box and shoots up the club, the bullets coming down days later, y'all. Y'all know what I mean. We don't want YouTube to get in our comments again the way they did the other day. We had to shut down. But that's how men see that. They're territorial. They don't want to know that somebody is in their hot box. It's not right that they can get in other people's hot boxes, but that's just the way it is, and we can't change it. That's just how it is. And like the way he's going in on Amber now, that's just what's gonna happen. He's gonna say things. He's gonna be mean about it, and she's gonna have to take it. If she really wants to be there with him, she's going to have to take it. And if you've noticed, he has not put her out of the house. She is still there. So you know it's hope. Like Shiggity said, she thinks that they're setting this up for them to stay together. We can see clearly that he has not put her out. So I think they're going to salvage through this. Um, Skip Reaction says, I should think that he will have a change of heart after he cools off. I think he needs to get away from her for a minute by both of them separating so that he can say less hurtful words. Yeah, it's always good to at least have that time apart so you don't say things that you're going to regret, because he's going to regret the things that he said to her because she'll never forget those words. He said he never um considered strippers a hoe, basically saying, but I put a ring on a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like he said some real hurtful things. She won't forget that. She will not. So yeah, Skip Reactions, he needs to just walk away, calm down, just don't say anything. Even if you have to wait to have a mediator, in which Pastor Chris is coming to, I guess, mediate and counsel them. But she would always remember those things that he said to her. Rosalind Harris, oh, good question. She says, is Amber going to forgive Anthony when she finds out her best friend was sleeping, I guess, with him, or he was sleeping with her? I really think that she's going to cut Shayla off. She's going to be real angry. But I don't think she's gonna go nowhere. I don't. I do not. I don't know why, but from the beginning, when so many people were against Amber, I was for Amber, and I kept saying, even when she found out that his money was gone, she was gonna stay with him. I kept saying that. So she hasn't proven me wrong. So I think that she is gonna stay with him. But she's gonna be ticked with Shayla. Um, yeah, she kept her. Hey, Karen, she kept her condo. Yeah, so Karen says, I don't know what they are going to do, but she kept her condo. Yeah. Audra says, wait to Amber find. Wait until Amber find out about Shayla. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Brenda, oh my goodness, I watch it. Anthony is so full of it. He ain't no better. She is going in, y'all. Anthony, his turn is coming up about him and oh yeah, yeah. Cause I mean we've already kind of predicted that Shayla is gonna be pregnant. I don't know who it was in my comments, but they said that both of them might be pregnant at the same time. And that Shayla would just glory over it. Um Lillian Benjamin, all of this is foolish marriage. Don't start off like this. Most men would not stand for this. Uh, I'm not laughing at Lillian. I'm laughing at Wild Hobby, the CEO. Wait a So Lillian says most men would not stand for this. No, they won't. But he ain't no better. I just really feel like he's going to think about it, and they're gonna work it out. Now, Hobby the CEO says that Shayla and Amber are gonna have ghetto twins. I'm a ghetto twin, so yeah. Well, if that's my father, I'm a ghetto twin, so yeah. All right, so I'm going to watch this skit with Pastor Chris. That's what I want to see if he can kind of get through to them.
My sleep number smart bed so smart, it makes me better than Jamar. What? Mine's so smart, makes me better than Justin. You funny, dog. That's why 80%.
Yeah, Quincy Jones says Anthony spent $250,000 and risked losing his house to make sure she had her dream wedding while she was sleeping with. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. And that's why he is so angry. He's probably gonna be thinking about all of that. Yes, you are right. Shiggity, I'll go against the grain and say Shayla is not pregnant, but she might tell Amber. Amber is not going anywhere. She is, yeah, she is invested in this marriage. It's a mess, but she is going to stick it out. Yeah, it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. Yep, 250K with no food. No food at all, y'all. So, like I was saying earlier, I have not watched this skit. So Pastor Chris has, I guess, made it over.
I know you're upset. I know this is tough for you. But could you at least come and sit beside your wife? Pastor Chris, with all due respect, I think I'm better right here. I think I'm good right here. Would you come and sit beside her just out of respect to me? Would you just do me a favor? Come on, dog, man to man. Just sit beside your wife.
Okay, you acting like a little hoe. Now get on over there, Anthony.
Thank you.
David, what you like? Oh, he was laughing. Hobby is laughing. Oh, skit reaction.
Lord knows they happen in the context of a relationship. And I know this might be the last thing you want to hear. But Anthony, man, this is all a part of your story. And there are so many stories in the Bible that are worse than this. That was a man that had another man killed for his wife. Because he had got.
I'm telling y'all, Pastor Chris be on it. He said this is all a part of your story. And at the end of the day, it is. Like God saw this happening beforehand. Beforehand, he sees all. So he saw this happening before it even happened. He knows what the outcome is gonna be. He knows. Yeah, what y'all talking about the cars too much?
Man's wife pregnant. So I know when you look at this might not be the story you wanted, but at least you got a story.
It damn sure ain't the story they want.
Stories, like the old church saying is, stories equal glory. And without this moment, you really wouldn't have a whole lot that you could say to other couples. But now, you got a heck of a lot.
Ooh, I'm almost to cry, y'all.
What you think? No, Pastor.
I'm almost to cry off of this, y'all. Okay, bro. Man, I am about to cry off of this because, Hunte, everybody has a story. And it doesn't matter how big or how small your story is. Everybody has a story, and everybody can learn from your story or your testimony. They really can. And I'm telling y'all, this right here would be something for for them to be able to witness to new married couples that are going through, because the saying is after 7 years, you kind of like going through what you're going to go through in your marriage or survive. But if you notice, a lot of times it's right before that 7th year. Mine was right before my 7th year. And so I think this would be a very good example for young couples who are dealing with things. And whoever was saying earlier about cheating in these modern times, we had already talked about that before. But with these times, man, that we are living in, these are the type of couples or married couples that newlyweds need to come in contact with, because these older couples, they came up on different times. They don't understand what we're dealing with now. Yeah, we know God's word, we know this covenant and that it stands forever, but we are living in different times. And old school couples cannot give counsel of new school couples and what they're dealing with these days and times. So, Pastor Chris is on one.
I grew up in the church, and I've heard the words so many times, but it's just coming up so rehearsed, just so like written out like a script. There's no disrespect to you. Let me ask you something, Pastor. Have you ever experienced anything like this? Had the woman that you love in the arms of another man right before you're about to give your life over to that woman and make her yours? I mean, Anthony, I've been cheated on. I've been played, but I can't say that I've had something to that degree. No. Okay. But that's what makes this moment special for you.
Yeah, you
this
have.
Is your journey.
Exactly.
This is the path that.
And y'all, that's what I was just saying. Like, this is this journey that they're going on now, and just for a person in general. I always tell you guys, these skits are real life situations. They reflect my life so much. That is why I talk about them as much as I do. Um, but yeah, he was right with that. Going to be pregnant. Uh, Brenda says, I think Amber is going to be pregnant and Shayla is going to be. Oh, Lord, if that's the case, she may try to hurt Amber and the baby. I wouldn't be surprised the way she's acting now. She is acting like a crazy woman. So man, these skits can just keep going and elevating. Because if that happens, Brenda, that's an entire new storyline with Shayla trying to hurt Amber and the baby. I think Brenda says the pastor asked them both, is there anything they need to get out their system before they said, yeah, yeah, that's when they had that pre-counsel before they got married. Yeah, both of them lied. Both of them lied because both of them were afraid of what would happen if they told the truth. That's just what it was. They were both afraid of what would happen. Anthony was afraid that she wouldn't want to marry him if she found out he didn't have money, and she thought he wouldn't marry her if she told about Wayne. Yeah, they had opportunity, but they didn't go through with it.
Has for you. Let me ask you a question. Do you think this snuck up on God?
Nope.
He saw this coming before the two of you ever came together.
Yeah, I just said it.
So now, Anthony, even though it might sound scripted and rehearsed, but the only thing that anybody can tell the two of you right now is, bro, you gotta forgive her, man. You gotta forgive her. Besides now,
Pastor Chris, you'll be back over there. Because once it come out about Shayla, you'll be back over there. So that was the last one. Yeah, Pastor Chris, you'll be back over there because, honey, it ain't came out yet, but you will be back over. So, guys, if you watch this, what does y'all think about Pastor Chris's counsel to them? Honestly, I haven't read the comments yet. I haven't watched the video. It's almost done, but it's kind of unfortunate that a lot of times when I'm reading the comments, I think if these are Christians who are responding the way people are responding, it hurts my feelings because it's no love. It's no godly love. Um, I'm excited. I want to see what the comments are gonna say toward this. But you guys let me know what you thought about Pastor Chris's counsel to these two and about their story and how this is what makes them so unique that because they have this type of story, they can counsel, I say, a younger generation.
Neither one of you are perfect, man. You gotta think about all the things that the two of you have done to get you here. This is not a one-man dance. This ain't a one-man show. It's not all that she did, and it's not all that you did. The two of you are here because of what both of you have done. Pastor, I did this. I did this, and I'm sorry. I love you, babe. I'm sorry. I am just begging you to forgive me. Just give it a chance. Just be open to forgiving me. Please. Pastor, I hear what you're saying about God. And I love God with all my heart.
You don't want to hear that God crap right now.
But I'm not God. I'm sorry.
He don't want to hear that God crap right now.
Some things you just have to give it some time.
Give it some time, yeah. Skip reactions. That's what skip reaction says. They need to just give it some time. He need to just, go be to himself and just cool down and think about things. Mama T1213 says, I need a Pastor Chris. He really makes a horrible situation sound like it could be she said survivable, but salvaged. Um I'm trying not to laugh. Okay, Miss Rain feels like Anthony should just cut his losses and move on. Hobby to CEO says, I think Pastor Chris foretold what's going to happen. He said a man killed another man because he got his wife pregnant. I thought of Anthony, then got Shayla pregnant. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. No, that ain't gonna happen. Not what I was about to say. I don't think that's gonna happen. What I was about to say. She's going to tell Amber that she slept with Anthony so Amber can lose the baby. Yeah, she's gonna do whatever it takes. If Amber gets pregnant and she's not pregnant, because we all know everybody shoot up the club in these skits. There's too many people that think they're pregnant, so that lets us know or lets me know that there's no protection. Everybody's shooting up the club. But yeah, when she find if Shayla is not pregnant and Amber is, yeah, she's gonna turn into like the total evil friend and does what she has to do to make her either lose the baby. Hell, it may even go on to where she steals the baby. I don't know. My mind just go crazy with these skits, y'all. Cheryl Richardson 5371 says Anthony is definitely killing it. He can act. I feel his disgust. I'm feeling him in these skits. He was acting like a little bee at first. The other skits, I couldn't even take him serious when he walked in the house yelling Amber's name. I freaking bust out laughing. So this skit, the one when she was begging for forgiveness, yeah, I kind of got that one. I felt like he did well when he told Shay, he was like, bye, Shayla. Now I feel like again he was acting like a little B when he had his back toward Amber. Like I'm sorry, I just can't see him like manly. He gets on my nerve. Um, yeah, Pamela Barron, 1624 says, I love that Country Wayne shows in his skits real things that goes on in real life. Yeah, yeah, Brenda, that's what I was saying earlier. Those vows are serious. Like people just say them, but those vows are serious, serious. Yeah, Joanne, we've all been saying that. Well, a lot of them, but I'm still torn. Joanne says Anthony has a lot of nerve, being that he slept with Shayla. At least Amber has been faithful since her marriage, but I mean, she was still wrong. Like, golly, you engaged, you walking around with this expensive ring on. Come on, that I'm swayed with that, but it's true. At least she was not married. And but yeah, when it comes to those vows, people take them so freaking lightly, so freaking lightly. Um, I've told this story before. When I got married, my ex husband, like probably 2 weeks before our wedding, he had like hot grease to splash in his face, and the first thing I thought about was, oh my gosh, I'm about to go and deal with these vows before I even say them, because if he would have had like third degree burns or whatever that degree is that would like take your skin off and things of that nature, man, that was the first thing I thought about. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to deal with my vows before I even say them. So people take those vows. I don't think they take them serious. Not nowadays. They do not take these vows serious. TC, hey TC. Shiggity says, I can appreciate what the pastor is saying to the couple, but if I got to go through all this for a man, she says, if I got to go through all this for a marriage, just don't write me in the story. All marriages ain't like this, but when you have a certain calling, you don't know if you're going to be the one with that calling. So apparently they have a calling that's going to require them to go through this. But honey, y'all, I feel like this is going to be salvaged. I feel like it's going to be worked out. I'm telling y'all, just something in me feels like this is going to work itself out. Not gonna happen overnight, and hopefully they won't take us through months and months of him giving Amber the silent treatment like old girl. But I just something within me feel like this can be salvaged even after Amber finds out that Shayla slept with him. I mean, this woman held on when this man stopped another woman's wedding, y'all. Who boy, Anthony has done some crap. He has done some crap. But when you going through, you don't, and like he said, no disrespect to the pastor, no disrespect to God. But when you going through something, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that crap. And hey, Doug. Okay, yep. Doug has been standing on that, and he made me agree with him that Amber has been holding on from guilt. But what's going to happen, Doug, when she finds out about Shayla? They're both on equal paths. You don't think that they're going to she's going to hold out? So you can say that she, was holding out because of guilt and all of that. But now her and Anthony they're both like on the same page right now. They've both done the same thing. So, Doug, do you think that she's going to hold out? I think she is. I think she's going to weather through that storm as well. And it's not going to be from guilt because hers is out. Her information is out now. And it's all going to be Anthony. It's all going to be on Anthony now. Okay, so I'm going to hold Doug to that. He says all of that guilt will go out of the door once she finds out about Shayla. Okay, we're going to see. Deborah, it would be real hard because the trust is broken, and if Anthony's stuff don't come out, he'll be throwing Wayne up in her face every time he gets a chance. It's gonna come out, Deborah. It may take a while, like it took this a while, but it's gonna come out. Doug, Ant is one up now, cheating and breaking up. Yeah, exactly. Like he's done his crap now, man. Um, he and I'm like, damn, that lady is putting up with your shit, your crap. I don't want you two to shut me down. Let me see. Uh, okay, Doug. Um, TC, I'm thinking it's going to work out too. I can't see that part. If the love is really real, I hope so though. Her best friend at that, we will finally see Amber from Detroit. I mean, we came close to see Doug. We came close to seeing Amber from Detroit with that wedding dress. Thank you, Doug, for everything that you do. So I don't know why you didn't already have a wrench. Um, but yeah, we came real close to seeing Amber from Detroit with that dress. We gonna really see Amber from Detroit when she finds out about Shayla. Like when I watched that video where Shayla was like hugging and consoling this girl, I'm like, oh my God. Like that was dirty. That was dirty. Like, how can she do that with a straight face? Man, that was rough. And that's when I was saying, well, again, I got quite a few videos I'm going to upload. I just have to finish editing them. But um, after what I saw with Shayla, I don't think I can trust to tell nobody nothing. Like, nobody. Because this thought would be running through my head. Man, oh, man. Even men, like, would your homeboy be doing you like this? Like that's some dirty crap that Shayla is doing. Yeah, TC, Shayla is so dirty for that. Yeah, I was mad. Brenda, God is going to make him hear this. Yeah, I think so. Doug says Shayla is crazy. She was one with all the morals up until the dream that sparked it all. Yeah. Yeah, because she used to be telling Amber, you shouldn't be doing this, you should. But see, that's the thing. That's another thing, Doug. Friends sitting back watching. Watching. So she was watching what Amber was doing and thinking, hey, I can treat her man better than she can. Friends. Deborah, Wayne was going to stand up and stop. Yeah, Mike made him sit down. Yeah. Yeah. See, don't nobody know about that. Yeah. Mike made him sit down. Shiggity, Shayla's been on my list ever since she started crushing on Amber. Now this, she needs a birth. Oh, I don't know if any of y'all in the chat, but a birthday party is not good if y'all new in the chat. Shiggity says that Shayla needs a birthday party. Yeah. Yeah, Doug says, I want to see how Arby will react. Yeah, Shiggity wilding out, Doug. Shiggity is wilding out. Yeah, this is going to be insane, man. Oh my God. But y'all know, um, Wayne already told Arby, somebody going up in your girl. If she didn't come home and she using that sister story, somebody going up in her. And another thing, Shiggity is on one, y'all. Shiggity is on one, y'all. She says, in another thing, why is she always over? Why is she always over their house? Go home, sis. Tend to Arby. I know, right? Thank you, Doug. Please make sure you like y'all. Let me see. I got 13. I'm sure they'll go up. Yeah. She said, why is she always over there? Tend to your man. She can't tend to her man because she tried to tend to Anthony and see what he got going on. She is showing out. Oh my God, that was hilarious, y'all. I don't mean to. This how I be laughing when I read the comments, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all be wilding out. She gonna say, tell your ass home, Shayla. Go home, Shayla. Yeah, it seems like she's over there even more now. Now that she has done what she did, she's over there more. Um, what is this? But yeah, Ant better watch himself over at Arby's house. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna be the same thing. Like he's gonna be talking about how um like he's talking about how Wayne was over to his house, he was over Wayne's house. Now he's doing the same thing. He's being in Arby's presence when he's around Wayne at Wayne's house. Brenda, I think Arby's going to find out about it first. You know he's going to tell Wayne. Yeah, because he ran to Wayne after she didn't come home. But I don't know. How do you think that Brenda thinks that Arby is going to find out first? Brenda, how do you think he's going to find out first? I don't know. I don't think she that crazy. Now she crazy, Doug, but I don't think she that damn crazy. I don't think she that damn crazy, Doug. Doug says, I have a feeling Shayla will throw the affair up in Amber's face eventually. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one because she would be bold. I would have to give her I'm gonna go buy ego myself. Like I don't know how much they cost. EGOT. That'd be four awards. I would buy her a ego if she does that. They both have a slick mouth. TC say I believe she just that crazy. How do I buy EGOT? Do I need to be trying to research that now? She won't. She won't tell Arby. Hey KLC. She won't tell Arby. Luther. Yep. Especially if Anthony and Amber work it out. But Luther says um, that he thinks if Amber and Anthony work it out, Shayla will tell. But he says that he couldn't He couldn't do it. Basically, he couldn't stay with Amber, knowing that he was sleeping around with his business partner. Now, when it comes to the business partner thing, I think I'm accepting it a little bit more because I know in business that's a doggy dog world. Being in leadership for a long time, uh, people don't care in business. They don't care in corporate. They will throw you under the bus. You would think your friend is your friend. So when it comes to the business thing, I'm not really looking at it like that, Luther. I'm not. Um Hobby the CEO, I don't think Shayla would tell Amber. She still wants Anthony. Now Shayla got it down that she ain't even showing any sign. Yeah, she no signs. No sign. She had old smirk on her face though when she was consoling Amber. I talked about that in the video I'm gonna upload. She had a smirk on her face, and I just wanted to slap that off of her face. But no, she's not showing no signs. Mary, hey Mary. I don't think Anthony and Amber can get over this. Okay. I'm gonna take a poll and because I'm not on StreamYard or anything, so I can't do like any extra stuff on here. But I'm gonna take a poll. Well, I got my phone though. I'm gonna take a poll and I'm gonna see what people think about that. Um but oh, so you got y'all talking about the location. So Doug says Ant may stick it out because once he calms down, he will look at what he's doing. Yeah, that's why I say I think he will too. And earlier, reaction videos was in the chat, and he said that he follows the skits too. I watch his, and he said the same thing, Doug. That Anthony just needs to go away, calm down a little bit, you know. And I think too that once he does that, he's going to rethink things. Um, Um, Luther says, but at the same time, I wouldn't sleep with her best friend. Also, Pastor Chris didn't make it no better when he says he's been cheated on, but not how she did. Yeah, I mean, because he doesn't have that story, Luther, and that's what we was talking about earlier. I don't know if he was in here then, but that's what we were talking about earlier with the experience that Amber and Anthony are going through or what they're experiencing now. This is a story or something that can help people in more modern times. I was also saying that old school pastors and stuff, they don't have these stories, so they can't relate. They can't really relate. So this is what makes Amber's and Anthony's situation so unique. So yeah, he couldn't say nothing, and when you can't say anything, you have to just shut up. A lot of times, you can't really counsel somebody, in a way to where they're going to want to say, "Oh, well, Pastor Chris went through this." Pastor Chris ain't went through that because he's an old school pastor. He hasn't lived what these new school people are living. He hasn't lived that. Hey, Cookie. I think Anthony's going to forgive Amber. The locations may not work unless Ann and Shayla go to a hotel. Her regular location is hang. Yeah, dude, she stay over Amber. She could have said she needed to carry her ass home. Unless Arby runs into Amber while Shayla's location shows Anthony's house. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a lot of different factors because, like you said, she's always over there. It's gonna have to be some type of hotel or y'all know that he's been going over when Arby leaves. So if he sees that, no, because he won't have Anthony's location. I don't know then. Yeah, how is this location gonna work? Like I said, it only have to be like something different, more something outside of Anthony's home. Shiggity says, Shiggity. Oh, Shiggity says, I'm sorry. That acting was not good when Amber told Shayla. Aunt knows. She says that whole mouth wide open with a shock. I wasn't buying it. Regular Shayla would have thrown some shade and told Amber, I told you so. She would have did that now. Yeah, she might have she may could have done a little bit better, but I think she did good, Shiggity. Um, my second guess is that Aunt turns on a yeah, yeah. A while back, Doug, all of us discussed this, and maybe it was just in a video that I uploaded, but I said it, and I think I was referencing Amber. I said is I probably said a bad word, but I was like, it's females like this who turn good men into bad men. Yeah. So yeah, I can see him just turning out. And y'all, we were just talking about Kendrick. I was saying that he could possibly start acting like Kendrick after Kendrick mourned his fiance's death. He was wilding out, knocking everything down. Anybody came his path, he was knocking them down. So he could turn into another Kendrick. Anthony said some really very hurtful hobby to CEO. I don't think I can forgive my husband for saying those things. Yeah, it was a lot, and that's why I feel like he needs to just shut up because words you do not forget. A scar, a cut, once that's healed up, it covers, but words are internal. She will always remember those. Um, This is a load, as my girl Rolanda would say. It's a lot. Yeah, it's crazy, Aunt Cookie. Shayla is the wild card. Yeah, Shayla is something. That's my second option if Aunt doesn't forgive her. Yeah, yeah, I can see it. Anthony is in more trouble than Amber. Look, the walls will go down. Anthony is in more trouble than Amber. I don't know what that means, Kennedy. Um, Doug wilding out on Luther. He's going to have to tell Amber about him and Shayla in a form of getting back. Words very hurtful and harmful. Kendra would yeah. she gonna sound like me. She gonna say Kendra was knocking him down. Oh, she just said Kendrick was knocking him all the way down. He was knocking him down. Every time you look around, Mike couldn't even come home without a new female bitch. He even knocked Rafi girl off. I'm like, darn. She getting wilded out. Oh, let me see. Uh the way he talked to Amber about the strip club, if I was her, I would have stayed. I mean, and that's the thing. She knows that he's angry right now, Deborah. And that's again, we want to walk away when things like that happen, but he was angry. He was angry. And yeah, I can remember my time, man, when I was told things and that it pierced my freaking heart. But I was like, damn, I effed up. I effed up. And I didn't say anything because I knew I had effed up. Um, let's see. Okay. Uh, Shiggity be tripping me out though. Deborah, I'm checking out. I have to go look at the skits. Talk to y'all. Okay, Cookie. See you later. Hobby the CEO. My bad. I was thinking about the same old school pastor. They sweep. Bruna says old school pastors they sweep everything under the rug back in the day. You know, they say what's going on in this house stays in this house. Yeah, yeah, yep. Like what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Shayla crazy. Yeah, TC Shayla is crazy. Yeah. Hell yeah. Luther talking to Doug and Kendrick. I mean, Luther is talking to Doug and Shiggity. But he says, didn't Kendrick knock down Ty's and Rico's mama? Yeah, they was like she was, I think he was in the house. Whenever they came over, she was trying to get rid of him. Hey, Mary Kane. It's hard to tell how everything is going to play out, but I hope Shayla gets caught. I do too. Kennedy. Remember Wayne was going to stay. Oh yeah, yeah. We just talked about that. Yeah. I mean that's the only reason he did, and it's because Mike stopped him. Yeah, Kennedy. Um. Yeah, yeah. He knocked it down. You don't have to remember, Doug. Doug, you don't have to remember. We telling you, he knocked Kendrick, Rico, and Ty's mama down. Like he didn't care. He didn't discriminate. He got old and new, old and young. Uh, yeah, Skip Reaction says both Amber and Anthony. He coming in deep, y'all. Skip Reaction. Skip Reaction says both Amber and Anthony can choose their sins, but they can't control the consequences. Yeah. That's the thing. It's always consequences after. And I think some babies gonna come out of this. Um, yeah, everybody wilding out on what they said. But yeah, skit reactions, it's the consequences. They're going to be there. Whatever you do, the consequences are going to be there. Oh man, damn, I almost said KFC. KLC says I have said some hurtful or hateful I have said some hateful words to my ex-wife 15 years ago, and she's still hurt by that. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you kind of have to go on, but yeah, those words will stay. I remember, I remember what was said to me to make me become born again. It was like, darn, like that was the next option after what that guy said to me. And I mean, hurtful words that make you even go to God. They'll make you go to God. Um, I really think that Amber is going to be pregnant. Um, she's gonna find out about Shayla and Anthony, I think. No, Amber isn't gonna leave Anthony. Doug said we ain't giving Amber a break. She still foul. He didn't say all of that. I said other stuff, but he said Amber is still foul though. Anita, they both have done their dirt. When it's all said and done, how can you come back from that? But that's what I'm saying. It's not about just coming back from that. It's about saying, hey, we've both done our dirt. We neither one of us are perfect. I love, and that's where you determine: do I love this person enough to stay with them? And that's what we're gonna see what happens with that. Are they gonna say I love you enough to say, hey, I messed up, you messed up, let's move on? But Shiggity says she think that they are setting this up for them to work out. Rebounds, yeah. They were rebounds. But you don't think rebounds can love each other? Like, although they got together, because she was, you know, kind of hurt from what Wayne did to her, and he was hurt from what Roe did to him. You don't think that they can genuinely love each other, even though they were rebounds? I think they can. Uh, oh, KLC, that happens all the time. Yeah, KLC, that happens. People expose people's secrets all the time. That shit hurts. All right. So I've posted a poll. I posted it 5 minutes ago. Right now, it only has 5 votes, but the majority are saying no. A marriage cannot be salvaged after infidelity. Mary said, please don't let Shayla be pregnant. Yeah, I mean, it's lost trust, but you can gain it back. It'll take time. If we're talking like this stuff will happen overnight. No, you won't gain that trust overnight, but I think over time, from people that I've talked to that it happened, I think over time, I haven't been, well, I probably was cheating on when I was married, but I didn't never really like pursue nothing trying to find out. But I know during relationships, um, you just kind of move on. I guess with me always being around guys and knowing how guys are, cheating was never a thing for me. If a person did it, I'm like, it was almost like I expected it. I know that sounds crazy, but when you always just been around guys and you see what they do, you just know how they are. Um, yeah, you are being messy, Doug. Oh yeah, Dominique. I think y'all, I'm telling y'all, I got so many videos to finish editing and uploading. When it came to Dominique, she was wrong for how she tried to flip it on Mike. When that one where it says the aftertaste of Esteban gets in the way, she tried to literally flip that over on Mike. Like, you just being a man. No, you were just being a hoe. And you trying to use your grandmother, whoever that old lady is who passed away, as an excuse to cover up what you just did. So yeah, she gonna end up pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, TC. She was with him when they was in the Dominican. Yeah, Yolanda. Yeah, we were just talking about Pastor Chris and um how he was talking to them and whether or not the marriage can be salvaged and things of that nature. Because TC, I don't want to be insensitive, but I'm like, that lady was old. She lived the right life. She was probably ready to go. She was probably ready to go. That little old lady was ready to go, y'all. Um, oh, oh my gosh, y'all. Um, this was back in the day when I used to be like really, really, really into the church hard. Um, One of the elders of, like, my pastor had, well, back then I've moved since, but my pastor had 2 churches, y'all, and one of the elders, the mothers of the church, she had been down sick, and she was like real old and real ready to go home. And so they was in the hospital, and everybody praying, everybody fasted. They feel like, if I pray, if I fast, if we come together, we pray and we fast, we can bring her back. We can do this and that. So I get, and I don't know how it is when getting ready to leave your body, but the lady was literally in church. I mean, in the hospital bed, and everybody praying. Everybody had been fasting for her to come back to life. And I guess God was trying to pull something, was trying to pull her body away from her, or her spirit away from her body. And y'all, that woman had been like kind of like comatose like, and she came out of that and she said, "Will y'all stop praying for me so I can go home?" So y'all, sometimes them elderly people be ready to go. So that's why I said that old lady, because man, she was pretty old. She probably was ready to go. Um yeah, somebody gonna have a baby, because somebody always that they don't use protection. Yeah, she was ready to go, Yolanda and TC. That lady came out of that comatose stage, and she was like, "Look, y'all stop praying for me. Stop." I'm the CEO. Everybody's pregnant. Oh, who was that saying ghetto twins? Was that how many CEOs said ghetto twins? We about to have some ghetto triplets. Insane. Quadruplets. We gonna have ghetto quadruplets. They all gonna be born in the same year. Oh, y'all are wilding out. Oh my gosh. Oh, um, Shayla. Okay, so how many names? Let's see how many names. Amber and Shayla both gonna be pregnant at the same time. Sarah gonna be pregnant. Dominique gonna be pregnant. Who else? Let me see. Was that all? Oh, that's enough. Oh my God, Natasha better not come up pregnant. Y'all know she slept with Charles. Oh my gosh, y'all, is Natasha gonna come up pregnant? Oh my word, Lord, they done already tainted Natasha. She cannot come up pregnant. Oh Lord. Oh, Natasha said, not Natasha, Yolanda said, "Oh Lord, I forgot." Natasha said, "Oh Lord." Oh, oh, calm down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, TC says this is too much. That would be hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Charles want to keep going. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I got these videos to upload. Um, Shiggity says, I think they are setting Natasha up to be with Charles. I don't like how they got together, but Charles, he is a very attractive girl. And I was talking about that in my video. I was like, the way he walked up in there, oh, he put that thing down on Natasha. She gonna get that again. She is gonna get that again. Um, Me and KLC from the same area. Oh, I forgot TLC, KLC. We had talked about that. We are from the same area, y'all. So he says that soul tie had me driving to Tifton. That was my hometown. Oh, who is Fanny? I don't know who Fanny is. Yeah, it'll be totally wild. They done already tainted her. Why not? Hell yeah, Charles can get it. Oh, I'm sorry. um, no, they are not a good match, Mary. Yeah, I don't know why everything gotta be so messy. I don't know. Who is Fanny, Luther? Who is Fanny, y'all? I don't know who Fanny is. But yeah, Mary, I don't like her with Shania. Shania is as I've always said, he was just a plaything. Just get the D and move on. He was not to be serious. Like he was just not to be serious. Fannie Willis. I don't know who that is. I guess I'm lost with that one. I don't know who that one is. But yeah, KFC said that soul tie had him driving to my hometown, boy. Somebody to F you up in Tipton. What a small, small world. Oh my gosh, that is funny, boy. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna just have to sit back and see who all become pregnant because we know some babies gonna come out of this. But that's the thing, like if people end up being pregnant, like they're gonna start including children in the skit. Like we can see Jason, um, but he was older coming in. Blake was older coming in. I don't think any little kids have, been introduced into the skits. I mean, even when it comes to, I forgot Dee's mother's name. I mean, baby mother, well, one of his kids' mother. You don't really see that child much, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, yeah, Ruby. That's the thing. 2 times he's gonna give her a divorce because he already sent the papers once for Roe when he was trying to prove himself to Roe. Shiggity. I don't think Shania in the beginning. I didn't like Shania in the beginning, but he would be a good dude for a more age appropriate chick. But these last skits, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, he needs somebody more age appropriate. Like if I would, I've just never been a young guy person. I don't like young guys. Like if I dealt with them, I knew I just get the D and move on. I did date one, and I always felt like when we would go somewhere, people were looking at me like I was his mother. Like I was never comfortable because it didn't matter, how good I looked, how slim I was, how dressed I was. It didn't matter. I was still old enough to be his darn mama. I just was not comfortable with that. So yeah, I never liked them together. Um, Doug said he had his fair share of cougars. Yeah, they got that D and sent Doug home. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they held on. Some of them can't let go. Uh, all of them from it. Ain't nobody everybody dysfunctional. Mary says Shania comes from a loony family. Yeah, that's it. That is it, Yolanda. Just for fun. How many CEO? Don't tell nobody that. Harvard CEO says, "Yeah, I had the cougar experience too, and I was taller than him. Oh hell no, I ain't really. Well, you know what? Come to think of it, that guy wasn't too much taller than me, but he was a little taller than me. Uh, Man, if you gonna have a cougar experience, at least have them. Hey, Gigi, Gigi, they have been wilding out. I have needed you in here to calm these people down. Oh, they have been wilding out in here. Oh my God. Oh boy. Having a CEO that had her a little stud stud dude. Oh my God. And what your girl, everything we were talking about Pastor Chris. I was asking if anybody felt like um the marriage could be salvaged. That's some of the stuff that we were talking about. And then they just went all off the rails, talking about everybody gonna be pregnant, shooting up the club, cougars messing with little youngsters. Everybody just went crazy, Gigi. Real cougars are fire. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, that guy that I talked to, y'all, to this day, he still texts me. Like this was, I know, 15 years. This man still texts me to this day. I did, Gigi. So far, uh, no, not being able to salvage is winning. So right now we are at 58% no, 58% no, and 42% yes. And the question is, can a marriage be saved after a spouse cheats? I got something at the auction. I'm trying to see if I want to bid on it. Oh no, it's up to $405. Nope, I'll pass. Um, I don't know how the CEO. This today was my first time seeing Dalen serious. He talked to Anthony and he was like, "Listen, dude, you're no better than Amber. Are you sure you want to go through with this?" So today, Dalen was giving some sound advice. Or I don't know if the video was uploaded today, but I just watched it today. Um, Cookie, I put it in my community tab. Uh, that's good. Brenda says, that's going to be all the toxic women who's pregnant. Yeah, all of them. Doug, you so silly. Doug talking about she got a snapper. Who got a snapper? Did I miss something? Maybe. Yeah, Gigi, we are thinking that Anthony is going to think about things. He's going to think about what he did as well. And just once he gets that time to cool off, because right now he's really angry. I think the majority of us are believing that he he may rethink things, and we think, I know I do, that this is gonna work. Uh, uh, Yeah, y'all. He would text me from different numbers, man. Oh my gosh. He was yeah. He would text me from different numbers. I love Daily. Yeah, he's real. He is real. But yeah, y'all, that boy still be texting me. I be like, darn, I'm old now. I'm way old. Older than what I was back then, boy. Like, darn. Like, literally think 15 years ago. At least 15 years ago. That's just insane. Insane. But that's the thing. I haven't got a new number since. I've had the same number. Hey, dude, remember the bishop pastor wife on here on Country Wayne Skits? She was old, but she had that snapper. She had Mario going crazy. Uh, yeah, Gigi, I said I'm looking into purchasing an EGOT because she need an EGOT for that for her acting. Like she needs all four. Um, Yeah, very. Yeah, that's why I can't take him serious, Mary. She says Anthony does a lot of flip flopping. I can't even talk without looking at. I'm not looking at no more of your comments, Doug. I'm not looking at no more of your comments. Um, yeah, she is. She is playing that supportive friend role. Yeah, having the CEO, she playing that support. I'm like, how can you do this girl like this? Like, duh. Like I almost couldn't even watch that, but I had to do a reaction on it. Like I said, I just got to upload them. But y'all have wowed me out today. Exactly. Who needs friends like I mean enemies when you got friends like Shayla? I hope that Amber and Anthony both learn a lesson so they can move on. I hope Shayla will get her karma and Wayne get y'all. Wayne ain't getting no karma. Wayne always says that his karma are those 10 kids, however many he got. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think so too, because there's so many people who have it. But that's the thing, Brenda. This is the thing. A lot of the marriages that have been saved due to cheating or infidelity, um, they were old school marriages. We're talking about these new school marriages now. These new school marriages are just based on I just want to say I do. They're not really based on what they used to be based on back in the day. And I think that's what makes the difference. No, he hasn't, Doug. Doug says Wayne still haven't connected the dots with DC leaking information. Wayne still got to deal with Erica. Yeah, Erica putting two and two together. Well, not really. DC helped her out, but she's putting it together. Yeah, he hauled tail. That was funny. Wayne hauled tail. Wayne was a track star. How many CEO says Wayne was a track star? I think the cool down period ended. Yeah, my young boy still be trying to holler too. I'm 20 plus years. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I like I said, I'm not really a fan of young guys. But yeah, I had that only because my like god niece was like, auntie, he's just so nice. You should talk to him. That one of the worst abusive relationships I ever been in. To this day, my jaw still hurt from when that darn boy hit me. My name is Kendra. I'm from the Caribbean, but yeah, okay. Oh, we got the Caribbeans in the house, Kendra. Uh, Country Wayne, a year to you too. I'm not sure what that means. But hey, Kendra. Yeah, Dalen kept it 100 with Anthony today. That's why I said that was the most serious I have ever seen Dalen act. Doug. No, that wasn't Doug. Oh, that. I thought, Doug, I was about to blame it. I'm going to still blame you, Doug. Mary says you curled that boy. Thank y'all. Please hit the like button for the algorithm. Thank you, Doug. Doug, you got something started. You see what Mary says. She says, you curled that boy. So you got that started, Doug. I'm dating a younger guy. I have been with him 14 years. Wow. I mean, when you say younger, how much younger, Brenda? Well, he's already. Oh, excuse me, y'all. He's already asking questions. Deborah, Brenda, how much younger? Yeah, Brenda. She's been dating a younger man for 14 years. She won't tell us how much younger though. I feel. Aunt Cookie said, "Okay, Brenda." She won't tell us how much younger. How about this CEO? How do you think Chase broke the bro code? Yeah. Okay. Chase. Yeah. Brenda. I don't know how he broke the bro code. I mean, how about the CEO? Yeah, we talked about Natasha Aunt Cookie. We said that she gonna get some more Charles, and he put that thing down, and she might be pregnant. That's what we said about Natasha Aunt Cookie. Yeah, yeah, they blaming Sarah right now. So I saw a really good one. Yolanda says back in the day, marriage was built on building wealth and prosperity. Um, So it was a reason they stayed together. Young generations is marrying for the views on TikTok. Yeah, that's it. It's nothing about love. It's all about the wedding. And like you said, views, clicks and views is what they want these days. Um um yeah, his loyalty is with Wayne, Hobby the CEO. Yeah, he knows that too. Exactly, because they need to tell him not to got a woman. Wayne has been playing house with Sarah. He's really worried about the business between him and Anthony. You think so? I mean, again, it goes back to in the beginning, it was just uh, Wayne and Ro. And whoever said it in another chat that Anthony, Wayne wants Anthony out of the theater. So this could be a perfect opportunity to get Anthony out of the theater because Anthony is livid. Yep, that's right. Yep. Hobby the CEO says Wayne wanted to end the business with Ant. So yeah, I don't think he's worried about the business. he's probably gonna be thankful and happy and try to, buy him out. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Yolanda, how Chase broke the bro code, because Chase was always for Wayne, and he said that a number of times. He said, "That's my boy Wayne." Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna work. Like Wayne is gonna come out winning regardless. And Cookie said he need that bag. He ain't gonna stop. Anthony needs to heal and rebuild. Yeah. That's too much like right. That don't happen in Country Wayne skits. Oh, he definitely don't Shiggity. He definitely don't care about Anthony. He really don't. Like, I ain't gonna say he don't. He does, but he just being a dude. Like, he don't really have no loyalty to Anthony, but he cares about Anthony. And I think it's a difference between loyalty and care. He don't have no loyalty to Anthony, but he does care about, because even when Anthony had that heart attack scare, he was genuinely concerned about him. So I think he cares, but it's no loyalty to him. If it was, he wouldn't have did what he did. Oh, okay. Brenda finally answered, y'all. So Brenda's guy friend or partner, long-term partner, is 13 years younger than her. So shout out to the real cougar. Doug, this is the real cougar right here. They are actually together still. Yeah. So she is killing it. Everybody say, okay, Brenda. Okay, now that we put it like that, that might be a little different. I thought we were talking um like my sister. My sister is, I wanna say, maybe, damn, is she that old? Anyway, my sister is, I think she's older than 55. And I think her husband is like, he may have reached 40. I don't think so, but he may have reached 40. Gigi say, okay, they grown. Oh, it's coming out, Luther. We've already established that. It's coming out. Somebody gonna be pregnant. And I feel Dominique, she can be one of them. Yeah, it's gonna be well. She's gonna be questioning whether or not is Esteban's or Mike. Like these skanks, they just don't see how bad that looks. Like you get pregnant, don't I mean? And I can't judge it because I ain't gonna lie, but that's bad when you don't know who you're pregnant for. I said I was not reading no more of your darn comments, Doug. Doug said I found a plethora of snappers on this channel. I found a plethora of snappers on this channel. Jackpot. This man is wild. Okay. So y'all, my consultation is coming up in about 20 minutes. So I got to get ready for that. But anyway, bye y'all. I will see y'all in the chat, and I will upload those videos as soon as I can get them edited. So thank you guys for joining the chat. Thank you, Doug, for all the love. And just thank you guys for showing up in my chat and making this evening hilarious. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.